What up YouTube, your boy Mess coming in. I've got an Apple schedule update for you. Probably unexpected, as most of you guys are aware. I am no longer living at home. I don't have the full Apple with me all the time, and I actually just have these two boards here, hence why they look near enough complete. Well, one is complete, the other one's almost there. But yeah, let's crack on with the update. So first of all, Romid 2.0 in use, as we've got the extended threshold now. Lining up, we have an Aero Mexico 787 heading off to Mexico City. Then just on the upwind, we have a Emirates A380, which is heading out to Dubai. Then if we start on the Alpha stairs, work our way down, then go back onto the Delta and Echo side on the other side. So, Alpha 2, I believe it's going to be named, Air India 777-300, 777-200 LR. This is heading out to Delhi. Then just arriving in, we've got our Virgin Atlantic A330, which is coming in from Boston. Air New Zealand 777-300 coming in from, we'll be heading out to Even, going out to Auckland. Then Etihad A330. Rare service, as you normally see the 380 with this going out to Abu Dhabi. Okay, Bravo stand. In the 787 compatible Bravo stand, Thomson 787, which is heading out, which will be going out to Cancun later. Then just taxiing to Romeo 20, United 767, which is going out to Chicago O'Hare. Bravo 5, Bravo 4 is empty. Bravo 5, we have a, we've got a Lufthansa A320 with shark goods, and this aircraft will be going out to Munich. Bravo 6, got Turkish Airlines A321 in the Euroleague livery. This aircraft's going out to Istanbul Antruk, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's probably the last time I see this model in update. I'm getting the new Phoenix Turkish A321. I believe it's the Widen Your World one. It's got like this, looks really nice, looks really cool. Got the blue back, got the blue rear after the wings. That looks really nice. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Okay, so next we got the Aegean A319. This aircraft is heading out to Athens. Condor A320, you may be thinking why is there Condor, but I'll explain that later. Condor A320, this aircraft heading out to Frankfurt later. Then we've got the Velotia, the first service of the season. Bit of an early starter, but oh well. This Velotia is going out to Vienna. Next we've got a little Thomas Cook lineup, which you can't see because the sun's on the other side. So let's go on this side. Here, that car looks better. Thomas Cook A330, let's be heading out to Vegas. Condor 753, servicing, and that's going out to, can't remember where I decided to send it, Antalya. Then Thomas Cook A330, 757-300, my bad if I did say A330. Thomas Cook 757-300, this aircraft's heading out to Fort Ventura. Then we got a Scandinavian 737-600. I don't know if they still operate these, but it's a really nice little model. This aircraft's going out to Stockholm Arlanda. Okay, so as I said, you may be wondering why there's Condor here. Basically, you have maintenance contracts in the hangar, and of course the Condors need to be repositioned, but they reposition as part of they kind of get chucked into the circle. So there's no real loss of service, so it's operating the Frankfurt route for this time only for Condor. But the Condor service generally just swap around with Thomas Cooks when they need to be. When a Thomas Cook goes into service and needs to be replaced, normally a Condor might come unless a Thomas Cook is available. But yeah, we'll crack onto that later. So coming up to the whole point, we've got a Ryanair 737-800. This aircraft is going out to Dublin, I believe. Then we've got a BA A380 just arriving in from Los Angeles, be taxiing into the A380 stand. We'll see you later. So on the hangar apron, we have a Hawaiian A330. You may start seeing these. I'm going to start chucking in random American aircraft that you don't normally see. Now I've got the capabilities. The hangar is quite busy with random aircraft. I don't normally chuck in updates as scheduled routes, so these are all going to be empty ones. but it is nice to see Hawaiian. It's a really nice livery. I do like it. Okay, so next we have our new custom as such. You may have remember the Philippines A321, or the white A321 that was outside the hangar in the last update. I made that into, I can't remember what I made it into. I made it into a Thomas Cook, I believe. And then I kind of got rid of it, and then I kind of left it blank. And now I've made it back into Thomas Cook, and it's in the new but old scheme. This is a new aircraft they had. Its registration is Tango Charlie Delta Bravo, so TCDB. The one before is TCDA, and that one's the Egypt one. But this one's the last A321, but it has sharklets, which is weird, in the old hybrid scheme. So what I've basically done is when the Philippines had CFM engines, IAE engines even, and of course Thomas Cook operates CFM, so I just did an engine swap. My small planet luckily had CFMs and needed IAEs, so I just swapped the two around, which was really cool. And then the sharklets are just added to it. They come out really well in my opinion. If I compare them to like another aircraft with sharklets, they look near enough identical. So I just made out of paper. Okay, so I hope you enjoy that. I do like that model. It's good livery. I'm going to miss the hybrid when it goes. Okay, so inside the hangar, crack open these doors. They decide to work, which they do. Oh yes, look at that door sliding action. Ooh, tight. Really tight for some reason. Right, unfortunately, escalator slider, it's completely broken it. Okay, so I've got lights, because I saw the last video of the airport. Of course, I said all the hangars got lights and everything. I haven't got a plug anywhere near, so the closest plug's probably that one, or the one behind my desk on my little bedside table, which is too far for the lead to stretch. So unfortunately, the hangar has got lights, but you can't use the lights because there's no power. But inside the hangar, you can just see that we have our Nippon Cargo 747-800, or 8-8, even not 800. You may be thinking, why is that? Considering in the last update I said Lufthansa, the Lufthansa 4600 couldn't go in there. It could go in there, but its tail would be poking out. Well, now I've made an adjustment to the hangar, so see, it's all up. I've just added this little box here on. So if I take up the roof, voila. It just slightly goes in there. It only needs to be a little bit bigger, but it's alright. I'm really impressed with the hangar. I think it looks really smart, especially compared to the old shitty one, which is over there. That one literally looks like shit compared to this one. I like in the foils and everything, looks really good. But yeah, let's crack on with the update. So that's the hangar area. Let's get this back off. Do still need to work on this back area. I was debating putting another hangar here, just to kind of make a paint hanger or something, or a storage hanger, but don't think I will do it just because it kind of over exaggerates the hangerness. Okay, so the next part is of course the new area, and as you can see, since the last update where it was just plain board, I've added a lot. So taxiways are done. All the taxiways go around here, and I'll tell you what, that area here, this little, because it's kind of a half custom build, some bits are liable from airports, and some bits are not. Like this bit, for example, is a pain in the arse because of course it's a freeway junction, but most of the normal freeway junctions are like that, or whatever. You kind of get my gist. This one, because it's an offset one, was a pain in the arse. I had to Photoshop it and everything. It took forever to make, and I forever getting it wrong. It's even not wrong right now. It just doesn't line up there, which is really annoying. And I wish I could fix it, but I really can't. Be asked to fix it. It just takes forever. But yeah, hoping you're liking this. All the stands are now done. I put these down this morning. These 3 stands, I put them down yesterday morning. I've got the roads. The roads are printed. The roads are over there. So all I've got to put in is the roadways, terminal, and we're laughing with this area here. Then the museum, training area, because that little ramp's down there. But yeah, I'll come back so I won't get over to that side. So we have a Thompson 737-800. This kind of area here is all just in it's all just in storage. So not storage as such. It's all just like hard stands where, of course, they need to wait for whatever reason. So this Thompson 737-800 is later on in the day. It will be heading out to Tenerife. So in the BA will be transferred over to the other side of the taxiway once the Finnair goes. This BA is going out to Tel Aviv. When we've got an empty stand, the Thomas Cook is going to be towed round. The maintenance is finished on that, so it's going to be towed round to this hard stand. And then in the night time, it'll be back towed into one of the Charlie stands where it's going to be based. We've got a Small Planet A320. This aircraft will be heading out to Warsaw. Then later on in the season, it's going to start routes to Skiathos. Then we've got an American 777-300, which will be heading out to Dallas Fort Worth. And behind that, in the routes in the ramp, a larger hard stand, we've got a Thai A340-600 will be heading out to Bangkok later on. So then the empty A380 gate there, which is heading in the BA 380. Then we've got a BA 777-300, which will be going out to the right side Shanghai. Qatar 777-200, which will be heading out to Doha. Then for now, A321, which is heading out to Helsinki. A Norwegian Air Shuttle 787, which will be making a service to Oslo. Of course, they have 178 operating Oslo and 1 operating internationals. Then we've got 737-800, this one's going out to Tromsø. And of course, one of these operates to Norwegian and that kind of area. The Scandinavians, one operates to Europe. But yeah, that's it for this area. We'll move on to this bit, but I'll just explain what's happening with this little area here. Hopefully, when I go back up, or even before I go back up, I've got all the stuff I need to make this museum. I've got the I've got the glass or the perspex, and I've got the tools to cut it and everything. I've got a really cool shape to make it, so it's going to look awesome when it's done. It's just I need to do the ground floors and then get all the the roof textures and stuff like that. So I'm thinking this is how it's going to be laid out. Because I want Concorde. I've got a 707. Got this from John P 3922 for like a £5. I literally just paid for the postage, so he really doesn't want it anymore. It's just taking up room. So he gave it to me for a £5. Then we got a go check him out. He's a great guy. Then we got a TWA 727, which I've wanted. I've been surprised at that size my collection is. We haven't got a single 707, or I don't think we've got a 727 either. I was like, why haven't we got these? These are great aircraft. So yeah, I've got them. That's the museum. So in this bit, I could probably explain this when I first did draw up. This area here is going to be like a little training hangar. So it's really going to be working in cooperation with that one. This one's my Eagle Aviation, which operates Eagle Customs. A little custom thing I've made. So if you've got any custom requests, please send me a private message on YouTube or on my Instagram, which is le_fans. I'm sure you'll be able to find it, or search up Eagle_customs on Instagram and you'll find the custom page. Send me a DM on there with what you want and we can work something out. But yeah, as I said, this area here is going to be a little hangar, and it's going to be like apologies, I just closed the video. This area, as I said, is going to be a training hangar. It's going to look pretty cool. Going to have some really older aircraft in there that aren't in service anymore. So it's going to kind of be like the hangar, but the hangar's going to have in-service aircraft that I just can't use because it's like American aircraft or something like that. This area is going to have the same reason. It's going to have that little thing. So once that gets done, that's going to look awesome. Then we've got, of course, the highest that needs to be done in this little area. Here we're going to have a little building where it says Academy. And it's going to like a little college area, and it's going to link onto the hangar over the road, so it's going to look really cool. And of course a car park, because you need a car park for that kind of thing. So I haven't decided a terminal build yet. I'll think of that later on, really when it comes to building it, once I get all the ground floors done and everything. So finally, moving on, we've got a Cathay Pacific in Echo 1. Cathay Pacific Cargo 747-400, which is going out to Hong Kong. Echo 2, British Airways ERJ 170, its aircraft will be heading out to Edinburgh. We will be getting a BA, the Gemini BA ERJ 190 at the end of the month with the Gemini releases. Then we got our new model KLM 7, no, it's a Fokker 70. This aircraft's heading out to Rotterdam. In the Hot Echo 4 hard stand, we've got Air Canada 767 in hybrid scheme. It's be waiting here, but we will be heading out to Vancouver. Then we've got a Kenyan 787, also on a hard stand, waiting for one of the other stands to come into, come available, and this one will be heading out to Nairobi. Aer Lingus, same job as the Kenyan really, just waiting for a stand to come available at the terminal, and then this aircraft will be heading out to Dublin. Sorry, not Dublin, Cork. Then we've got Monarch A321. I'm thinking why it's in Monarch again. I'll explain that in a bit once we go over this terminal. Monarch A321, this aircraft's heading out to, where the world is the sun like to go? It's going out to Fuerteventura? I swear I sent something out to Fuerteventura. Yeah, but that's the in place, let's just say that. So that's going to Fuerteventura. Then our final new model, the KLM 787-9. This aircraft will be heading out to St. Martin. KLM 737-900 in the SkyTeam livery. This aircraft is heading out to Amsterdam. Then we've got Alitalia A320. This aircraft will be going out to Rome Flamenco. I think that's what it's called. I am looking to replace this with the Aero Classics one, because the Aero Classics one is a hell of a lot better than my custom, and they'll probably turn into EasyJet or something. Then we've got our KLM A330, and this aircraft will be going out to Lagos later on. Then finally we've got an EasyJet A319, which is heading out to, always forget where to send an EasyJet, going out to Warsaw? Prague, my bad. Okay, so you're probably thinking why you're seeing two heavy KLM aircraft. KLM are basically doing what Norwegian are doing. So based at the airport now, officially, we have 4 Virgin aircraft, A330, A340-600, 747 and 789. Thomson are based. They have a 787, 767 and 2 737s. Really takes up that terminal, just leaves one stand free for any other aircraft really. Thomas Cook / Condor operate 5 aircraft, 2 A330s, one Sunny Heart, one in the new scheme, one in the hybrid scheme, a 753 and 2 321, so it's going to be that 321 over there, and also of course the new livery 321. I haven't decided BA's fleet yet. Norwegian operate, how many do they operate out of here? I think it's 3, because they've got 2, in theory 2 787s based, but they're never in here at the same time, so they'll have one in, and then as soon as that one goes, the next one will come in. One operates just Oslo routes, and the other one operates Oslo, Stockholm, that kind of the main airports. And the other one operates the international routes. Of course, 173 operates to like Tromsø and Bergen and airports like that, and the other one operates into Europe. But that terminal over there on the expansion is really Norwegian and Oneworld. So that's what you're seeing: Qatar, Finnair, BA. BA have two aircraft based, not 2 aircraft based, 2 short haul aircraft based, a 321 and a 320. And their long range fleet normally just varies. It depends what they send here from Heathrow. Normally a 380, 333, then maybe it might be a 380 and a 74 or something like that. It just kind of varies. Small Planet are kind of based, same with Volotia. They're kind of half and half based here. Then over here we have, or we are going to have, trying to think. We will have a BA City Flyer based, but it's not fully confirmed. But we have a KLM City Hopper based in Echo, but of course it goes over to this terminal because these are all hard stands. This rarely area now is SkyTeam and EasyJet. Monarch operate here half and half. Monarch also just buzz around. They've got their 1321 and that just kind of buzzes around terminals. It just depends what day it is and what's in service for the airlines that are there. So at times it may be over in this terminal, but other times it might be in the Bravo terminal with that MT Thompson gate on the other side. But yeah, KLM are operating a similar route to Norwegian, where they've got two long-haul airlines based. These ones are both going internationally. Then they have, of course, the City Hopper and the 1737 900. It's either the Sky Team or the normal livery, depends what they send over once again. And EasyJet will be having EasyJet 3 aircraft based, a 319, a 320 20 years, and 320 just normal old livery. But we will be, once that Alitalia goes, that's turning into an EasyJet, so I'll get another EasyJet in here, so we'll have 4 EasyJets in total. But yeah, that kind of makes up the airport. That's really a whole airport update. Literally, I've just updated the whole route of all the airlines, everything. But yeah, it's rare you're going to see all the aircraft base, but I might just make a quick video with all the aircraft base, just because it looks kind of cool. And also, more news, we are going to have a Almiri, not so much base, but it's going to be a regular visitor. We're going to have either the Dubai Air Wing 777-300, or we're going to have the Qatar Amiri 747-8 coming in regularly soon. So they're going to be swapping around in that half stand really over there, or maybe in this area here. Still haven't fully decided yet. But yeah, that's about it. I know this update's been really long, probably about 18-20 minutes. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the update. It's been a long time coming. I've really enjoyed doing it. It's taken forever to pack away, to get it out. Time to take forever to pack away. Yeah, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the update, and I shall see you in the next one. Hopefully with a full terminal. Okay, adios and goodbye.